Hi sisters, it's Jake here, and I'm back with another video. Also, I'm trying to get to 200,000 subscribers before the end of January, so please help me out in doing that. So as a young man growing up, I was always taught to not ask a woman about their weight. And I didn't. I never asked a woman about their weight because I would cry my eyes out if anybody asked me about my weight. Also, I cut my lip. Just ignore this for the next few videos. Today we're going to be watching a video called Women Try Guessing Each Other's Weight. If you have any history of eating disorders or body dysmorphia, maybe this is a skip. Blogilates. Now I remember Blogilates being super popular when like Shane Dawson was popular. I believe that she had a resurgence during COVID, but I don't really care about some Pilates tutorials.
So today I gathered 8 women together for a little social experiment. None of them have any idea what's about to happen. All they know is that it's going to be a video about body image, but that's about it.
So they didn't sign up for this in particular. Like usually with Jubilee or Cut, at least they warn them and say, listen, we're going to ask you how your parents died and why you never loved them while they were alive. This, people are going in and they're like, okay, it's just like a video about body image. And I'm pretty open about that. No, they're going to be asking you about your weight on a public platform in front of 7.4 million people.
How are you guys feeling?
Excited. Nervous.
Kind of
A little nervous.
What do you think we're gonna do today?
Maybe share our
she's jacked.
So this is the part that might be a little bit uncomfortable.
Jesus.
I want you guys to choose a partner that you think weighs the same as you. Okay?
Already this face right here. They know. Maybe let's not do this. No, you look my size. No, not you. You look bigger than me, but you look my size. Holy shit.
And you can't ask each other how much you weigh. Okay? Once you figure that out, I want you to line up by weight, lowest to highest.
What are we doing? What is this social experiment? Like, I genuinely have no clue what is going to be beneficial coming out of this, besides people just feeling shitty about themselves.
I'm pretty short.
Does a weight partner exist?
Okay, so we'll stand over here.
Yes.
Okay.
A weight partner does exist.
A weight partner
Jesus.
exists. Okay.
Now we're gonna ask you guys why you chose each other.
Shut the f up. Now we're going to ask you guys, why do you think they're as heavy or as light as you? Do you mind just checking this other person's body and dissecting it? Telling us what about them seems heavier?
We kind of had like similar like body,
The body
type,
style.
yeah, like style.
I think we're both pretty curvy. We have more weight like down in our lower body area.
I think I chose her because she's tall.
Yes, I think we were kind of trying to like play a balancing game.
What does that mean? We're trying to play a balance. What are you trying to balance? Miss? Is she saying what I think she's saying? Is she like, well, I'm taller, but she is shorter? And Jesus, please don't do this. I like watching this girl's face because it's my reaction to all of this.
Yes, I think we were kind of trying to like play a balancing game.
Yeah.
Like maybe our bodies don't look the same necessarily, but you know, the height might also play a factor.
Oh, true.
How did it feel to judge someone by how much they weigh without
Ladies. So this is the social experiment? What are we doing, Blogilates? What do you mean? If this is already being done, then why is this an experiment? You can just walk down the street and this will happen to you. Why are you bringing these people on a why are you bringing these people on a public platform in front of 7 million people to disclose how much they weigh, to feel awful about themselves? Look at her face. She's like, oh, it's too late to back out now. I signed a waiver. Great. This is awesome. How did it feel to judge other people based on their weight without even knowing them? I don't know. Right? If you're trying to stop this, then don't continue with this fucking experiment.
Yeah, I did feel a little uncomfortable. Like I don't want to do that to others.
It felt awkward too though.
Yeah, like I felt really uncomfortable because I was like, felt like I was sizing people up. Like I'm like, well, I think I weigh more than you, but not more than you. And like it just felt like, even if we like, I think that we do that in life, but it felt really weird to like be given a task and have to do it.
Well, yeah.
Are you ready to hear the results?
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh my God. Why do we have to do the results? You can just leave it be. You could leave this open-ended. I would feel much better about that.
None of you are right.
Oh! None of you are right. Your bodies are all different and beautiful. That's not the message, though. The person that you thought weighed the same as you and you found comfort in that, it's wrong.
Dang it. Okay, are you ready to hear your correct weight partners?
Yes.
Yeah.
First, we have Kobe and Paloma. We have Rachel and Benet. Next, we have Celeste and Ebony. And finally, we have Irene and Darlene.
Amazing.
God, this makes me feel terrible. Because here's what happens. The women who are smaller move down and the women who are bigger move up. Like, why can't you just like put this out and then have the results be like above them or something?
Yeah.
You know what I love about this? Ebony, college counselor. Celeste, 22, social media manager. But what the fuck is the fucking budget in this where you can't type out manager correctly?
A little.
I think just height-wise, I'm just like, really? Like looking up at her.
Yeah.
That feels bad.
Yes.
Honestly, I wasn't.
So now I just want to get an idea of like, what's your typical diet?
I usually eat like cereal for breakfast.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The idea's there. I think, is it? Because the video is called Women Try Guessing Each Other's Weight. So what's the point? You're breaking down all of their like what they would consider flaws. Oh my god, I just looked ahead and then you break down their BMIs. I can't believe what I'm fucking watching. It's a phenomenal way to make people feel like viewers and the subjects. It's pretty awesome.
Work out and like, what do you do?
I try to work out 5 to 6 days of the week, like 45 minutes of strength training, and then the last like 20 to 30 minutes of cardio.
I haven't been to the gym in like a month or two. It's just
Okay, so this proves that like all this shit is different for different people. The channel is called Blogilates. I feel like she wanted it to be like, you know, the more you do Pilates and work out and eat keto, the better your body's going to be. But like, if these two people weigh the exact same, but have completely different lifestyles, then is this not based off of metabolism and underlying health conditions?
Typically, I don't go to the gym. When I do go to the gym, I try to do some cardio.
I train a lot, more or less every day.
I feel terrible for this girl right here. You're paired up with the 4th strongest woman in the world. Holy shit. If you paired me up with a bodybuilder, I'd want to literally crawl into a hole and stay there for the rest of my life.
All right, now Laurel's gonna step in and we are gonna do some reveals. We're gonna reveal your BMI and then we're gonna reveal your body fat.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up! What are we doing here? At first, I thought it was just going to be the ranking, but no, we've got partners, baby. We've got partners. We've got BMI and we've got body fat, queen.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Kobe, it says 22 is like in the healthy range. And then for Paloma, it says that 24.5 is in the healthy, like almost overweight range. What do you think of that? What do you think about
I stopped looking at my BMI because of how awful it made me feel. And then you bring all these people in a room to compare each other. You all weigh the same. You're all happy with your workout routines, or some of them are. Some of them are happy with their diets. And then you compare them to each other to purposely make them feel like for the viewers' entertainment.
I don't really like it and never really use it because it doesn't like include body fat percentage, which is something I gravitate more toward.
Arbitrary number. It doesn't make sense to me.
With physical
I agree.
Ebony and for Celeste, both of you, it puts you in the overweight category. So how do you guys feel about that?
So I like that she almost whispered it a little bit. She was like, this puts you in the overweight categories. Like she's a doctor. What the You're Blogilates.
Not great.
Oh.
yeah. I feel guilty. I guess that's the word I'm centering on.
Like, wouldn't you just cut that part out? You've got all these women who are like, I don't believe in the BMI system. I stopped looking at the BMI system because it made me upset. It made me feel terrible and it's an arbitrary number. But no, Blogilates, you should just put everyone's BMI out there. Ask them how it makes them feel. Also, what is that question for? What do you mean? How do you think it fucking makes them feel?
All these classifications. It's like you feel good, you look good, but then you get a number attached to it and it might change your mind completely.
No, yeah, that's fucking awesome. I love that. I absolutely love that. Thank you, Blogalotties, for bringing this to my attention, because I was feeling great about my body and I was toned, and then you compared me to someone. Gun to my head, you had to do this video. Do them by themselves, right? Stop ranking them. Do the thing where it's like, we asked 10 women what their body fat percentage and what their BMI and what their weight was. Like, that would make more sense to me besides pairing two people together. Like, good Lord, this would send me into a spiral immediately.
Puts you in what they call for women like acceptable.
I really hate that the body fat is called acceptable. It just sounds
Acceptable
so
is
terrible.
fascinating.
Like, you're all right. Like, you're not great, but you're all right.
It's like a scale calling a woman's body like decent, mid.
Who I am. Health is my priority, so I feel like I shouldn't be labeled in this way.
Very true. Irene, you are more than just essential fat. So women right here on this scale, essential fat is 10 to 13%. And for men, it's 2 to 5%. Darlene, it would put you in the obesity category. And I want to know how you feel about how these numbers impact you.
If I'm 44 now, I don't know what I was before.
Jesus. So she lost weight and is now like, oh, so now I'm 44. Huh. Was I 100% before I lost weight? This makes me feel great.
These numbers are not necessarily like a great indication of somebody's true health.
I agree.
And like, what exactly are they measuring? Like the body fat percentage and based on what numbers?
Right. I completely agree with that. My BMI was normal at one point, and I believed that I was dying on the inside. I was going to Boston Children's daily and taking 20 pills a day. I don't think I was doing well, and I also wanted to kill myself.
Just trying to attach a number to in how Vinay was saying to like health, because mental health is a big part of your health as a whole too. Like if it doesn't matter how you look or what all these numbers are, it's if you're happy with how you are in your body and what you're doing.
This is a phenomenal way to like make people's mental health horrible. There's nobody in this lineup that looks happy in the slightest. Pissed, upset, rethinking life, trying to figure out if she can lawyer up and not have this released. This is a horrible idea and this should be fucking taken down. What did Blogalotties have to say about this at the end?
So many takeaways with this video, and I just want to say thank you to the women who participated, because it's not easy to talk about your weight and your health in front of people.
Well, but that's not what they fucking signed up for, so what are you doing? It's not what they signed up for. They signed up to talk about body image, and then you blindsided them releasing all their fucking numbers. Their numbers? Like they're not humans. Here's the apology. I started planning this video a while ago, and I was very aware of how sensitive this topic would be. Blah, blah, blah. I'm currently reading the comments on here, and it seems that the feelings on this video are split 50-50. Some people are moved to tears because they're incredibly touched, and then others are upset, saying it was a terrible, pointless video meant to make women feel bad about themselves. Hello! What was the point? To show that labels and numbers have as much power as we give them. They can make us feel bad, or they can make us feel good. Well, here's the thing. They made every one of the subjects feel bad, so maybe you're doing something incorrectly. In the comments below, let me know what you thought about this video. I personally thought that just by the reactions off of the people involved in this was a net negative. I also want to hear the opposite perspectives and what other people are thinking, because I want to know what people think. Thank you to all my patrons for supporting me. Also check out my clothing brand and fund for people with chronic illness never stop. The links to both of those will be in the description below. I will talk to you all later. Have a great day.